Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we'll be talking about the Chiefs-Chargers Friday Night Football game. This on another episode of... So, the Kansas City Chiefs. They and the Chargers went to Brazil to play what was actually quite a good game. The Chargers won 27-21, and I was very happy with the result. First thing we talked about with this game was, oh my goodness, Xavier Worthy getting taken out on the first drive. That changed the entire game. Mahomes, of course, after this, struggled to find a receiver who actually could catch the ball for him. He eventually started to get people in line towards the end of the second quarter, but it was bad. Not any of the receivers that he ended up throwing to could truly replace Worthy, and the Chiefs had a quite rough night because of it. Of course, there were some positives for the Chiefs. Travis Kelce had a nice touchdown. Hollywood Brown almost got 100 yards receiving on 10 receptions, but overall, the Chiefs were on the back foot the entire game, and the Chargers played exceptionally well on defense, all things considered. Of course, the main Chargers defensive story coming out of the night was Tear Tart hitting Travis Kelce with an open hand and not getting ejected. And then he'd go on to stop the Chiefs' 2-point conversion attempt by batting the ball away. So him not getting ejected significantly impacted the rest of that game, because I think he deflected at least 3 more passes after the penalty that should have possibly got him ejected. On the Chargers offense, it was a great night. They did very good. Justin Herbert got 3 touchdowns, which, good for Herbert. He had a great showing in week 1, over 300 passing yards. Completion percentage was decently good. The one thing that surprised me about the Chargers was their running game, or the fact that they didn't lean into it more. Amarian Hampton, he is their lead back. He got the majority of the snaps. It was a little bit of a rough showing because the Chiefs' run defense was very good, but the fact that the pass rush combination, like how the plays were divided up between the two types, was heavily in the favor of the passing game, which was surprising because I was expecting the Chargers to run the ball more, but I guess they figured against that Chiefs run defense, it made a lot more sense just to pass. And in the pass game, oh my goodness, Quentin Johnson, 79 yards, 2 touchdowns. If this continues beyond this week, this man actually has a shot of being like something for the Chargers this year. He had a great game, and compared to last year, this is amazing development for him. The Chiefs secondary is not amazing, but it's not a joke either. The fact that he went out there, 5 receptions, 79 yards, and the 2 touchdowns, while competing for target share with Ladd McConkey and Keenan Allen, each of them also had great games, is amazing. The one question mark there, of course, is who's the lead wide receiver now for the Chargers? Because there's 3 people now who got basically near identical stat lines in the receiver room. What does this mean for heading into week 2? Well, the Chargers have momentum now. They are 1 game up on the Chiefs. It's up to them to stay ahead. Obviously, it's early in the season, anything can happen, but the Chargers usually don't get a game up on the Chiefs, so this is a interesting world we're in, where the Chargers have that advantage. For the Chiefs, what is their receiving room going to look like? With Worthy hurt, Rice suspended, what's the injury to Worthy? As of making this video, it has not been released what the injury status is. Will he be okay for week 2? Is this a longer-term issue? Can they bounce back? Because next week they play the Eagles. So, that being said, was a good game. Great second showing for the NFL in Brazil. So with that being said, guys, please like, share, subscribe down below, comment what you think, and I'll see you next time.